On this episode of Enclosure Talk, we are taking a look at the one, the only, the Formula. So the Formula is one of our flagship models along with the Expanse. This is a 48 by 24 by 18 single hinged drop down door. So this one is jam-packed with really cool stuff. So we have the basics, which is a black build with a white front and super cool satin white focus cube logo. Looking really cool there. So I love how she did her aesthetic setup on this one with the black and the black hardware and the white front and the white logo. Very cool, very classy. So jumping into this build, it's got, like I said, all kinds of stuff going on. So the basics of the Formula is that every single one of them comes with a color selectable front. That is no upcharge, that is included in the price. And it also has, as you can see, one of its most defining features is the cross-plane venting. So we have the intake venting here that is also, it's in the substrate area as well as in the door area. And that's done because Stephen was pretty clever with this. In these size enclosures, people go both sterile and substrate setups. So with the cross-plane venting, with the drop-down door size, having enough substrate area was important. So this, let me go ahead and drop down this beautiful door here. Got the black knob. So we can go ahead and discuss this a little bit better. So it does go into the door area to be able to add any kind of substrate or keep sterile, you know, whatever your end goal is, this enclosure can do it. So you can take a look at the cross-plane venting. So here's the intake, and then you've got your exhaust there, and there's a little bit of exhaust over by the heat panel there just to promote airflow all over the enclosure. So you've got the cross-plane, cross-flow, and then you've got over there where the heat is going to pull out. So this one's just getting ready for flat pack. I've got to pack a bunch of these beauties. So the first thing is we have the Formula pass-through shelf. So the pass-through shelf does have the basking area hole here. It does allow for the animal to come up or down through the basking area right under the heat source. And the heat source in this setup is the customer supplied Pro panel. You can see that it does have lots of hide holders. So this one actually comes with the optional hide holder on the shelf as well as in the roof. So with such a packed roof, Stephen came up with a very clever design of the adjustable hide holder there. So you can either slide it forward and drop it down, but the easiest way to do it is to take these handy dandy thumb screws and then move this guy back, and boom, you can pull out your hide if you ever need to. Now, a lot of times you don't really need to remove the hide, but it's just super easy if you ever have to. And then this guy here, you just slide it straight in, easy peasy, straight out the door here. You can kind of see how that pass-through shelf there is. You've got the larger basking area here, and then you've got the area over here and the cutout for easy movement. So it really does have the animal in mind to try to keep, you know, flow and movement within the enclosure. Excuse me. Okay, so a lot of things, like I keep saying, are going on in this setup. It does have a custom requested cord cover going out the side here. So that's actually for ease of use for her. She did request it to go out the side instead of the normal back. So you can see that it does have the dimmable LED here, all nice and tidy, as well as you've probably seen in another Enclosure Talk, this is the very beautiful machined brace for the single drop-down door opening. So normally the cord cover option, if you go and take a look at the Formula's page, would go straight out the back, so it keeps it to where the animal cannot get into any of the cords. It does have the stainless hardware. Everything on the inside does have stainless hardware. As far as the shelf, you've got all your hide holders and your cord covers there. So that's an example of a cord cover. This is a custom requested setup just for her, because she's going to have a big stack of these, which is going to look super cool. And just the cords going out the side for ease of use. Also, speaking of covers, we have the probe cord cover there. So the probe will just drop down in or behind that, and the probe will stick out at the bottom. So the cord is all covered. And speaking of other roof bits and baubles, we have the Arcadia Shade Dweller. This is the 2.4. It doesn't have the bulb in there because we're actually going to remove that for shipment. But yeah, so this is quite a stacked enclosure, and she's going to have a stack of them. So very cool. You kind of go around here and you can kind of take a look at the back. Very nice. Just another view there. So the Formula is a really cool model. It just looks phenomenal. It performs phenomenal. And it's just very versatile. So it can be for a variety of animals. It's been really popular with ball pythons and boas. But we have had, people asking about blood pythons and lizards. And really, it's a very versatile enclosure. So really, whatever you can dream of, you can probably make it work. So once again, we've got the pass-through shelf, the Formula pass-through shelf. We've got the cord covers with stainless hardware, the roof hide, as well as the shelf hide. We've got the Customer Slide Pro Panel and the Arcadia Shade Dweller right there. Dimmable LED right up here, tucked in nice and tidy on the white fronted Formula. So once again, the Formula is our 48 by 24 by 18 model. About to be shipped out.